Hello everybody, welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and we are still hunting for decks for tomorrow's GNK. I will be streaming that GNK, so that'll be exciting. Hopefully we'll have a good turnout. Anticipating somewhere between 15 and 20 people, so that'll be nice. Oh, it still says I'm playing Darkest Dungeon on Twitch. So, big money turn for our opponent. Not to be unexpected. I wish I could preset in Google Chrome resizing windows the way that I like, because I like to have the YouTube window layered on top of Alright, so we've got our junk down. Two breakers in the trash. We're just laundrying all day, baby. Play some easy marks and then get around scarcity. I want to start peeling stuff off of HQ. I'd like to find a Data Sucker or a Yusuf. Let's draw once. Let's draw again. Let's get Clone Ship down and then click for a buck. And put Clippy in there. Now we have all three in a decent amount of money, and a David down, and a Hippo. So I think we can afford to start peeling. There's the Yusuf. So this time, instead of playing it the way I would play it, I played it the way more, I think, akin to the way Rob would play it, where you wait and money up. I don't want to deal with that. So here's going to come the baddie. I'm going to bet 0. We'll force the paperclip use here. Perfect. All right, we got it. We did it, kids. We got the first Nisei. That's very big against MTI. And a border control has been burned. We do have a shortage of money, however. Crowdfunding is back down because we're already holding another hacktivist. Now I'm going to do what Rob told me to do, and we're going to money up. And we are going to start pressuring HQ. So that feels pretty good. All right, I want to see what's on R&D. Access an additional card from R&D, see if we can end this. We can't, but we can get crowdfundings down again, which feels very good. And now our opponent doesn't really want to res outside ice because of the fear of the hippo. How many hacktivists are gone? Okay, so we could draw into one. Hopefully Rob will stop by and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Let's get the turntable down before anything weird happens to it. Ooh. Tough call. Our opponent's getting pretty wary about the hippos, so we'll ditch one. That's true. Oh, so there's a future perfect in HQ. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's check archives. Our opponent's super rich. They're deciding if they want to commit another piece of ice to this. That data sucker, that late game data sucker is going to be very big for us. Alright, so I think I'm getting a better sense of how this could work. Let's go get David. We know that there's a future perfect in there. Which they're not going to want to score. Because if they score it, if they put it in the remote, the side game doesn't work. So let's hit HQ. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Russell. We don't have a ton of money right now. We should draw into our last hacktivist here, which will let us to get liberated down. We also are holding back a final stim hack. So what's our play here? There's probably at least one border control on that. So part of me kind of wants to just go R&D first and see if we can pull a win that way. If they don't res here, we're gonna jack out. What is that? I mean, I guess that fires. Okay, so it wastes a click. Okay. Sure. See if we can get there. We got there. Good game. All right, let's do another one. You really want employee strikes, right? It's wild how much you want employee strikes. All right, in for the rematch. This is a good money up hand, so we'll take it. I think that's a hacktivist. Let's draw once, which you should have done earlier, and then play hacktivist meeting. Hey, Russell. So nothing terrible's in the hand. So we can try to get some sort of virus down. And just like kill some stuff out of HQ. Perfect. Or force an ice res, you know? Oh, where'd that Anansi come from? Rad. Okay, fire it, I guess. Sure, we'll draw a card. Oh, look, we have a chance to tutor some additional breakers here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then I want to see what was ditched when Hacktivist was played. And Geofront. So that's nice. I want to get this liberated account down. So I think we're probably going to draw once, draw twice, put it down, hit it once. Because I want to be in before the scarcity, right? Now they have a bad pub. Let's overdraw a little bit. Because we want that Clippy in the bin. And now we're ready to threaten. R&D, force another ice res. Go R&D. Fire that trace. Because not only do we have a bad pub, but we also have a link now, so that functionally costs us 1 credit to break. Trash. Let's go again. I hear, Russell, that the Archivist was your suggestion, and I think it's a solid one. Alright. They realized how inexpensive that is, and they are not having it. I'm gonna bet 1 here. No, we don't get it. But we know where it's gonna be. They're overdrawn to try to pile up their hand, which is reasonable. Anansi is such a tough cookie for us, though. Now, I guess the question we have to ask ourselves is, are they the kind of people who would put that Future Perfect in there to keep it safe? Probably. I really feel like it's baddie time on HQ. Yeah, I don't know. What are we doing? This is where I get stuck by playing against these MTI decks when these forks come up. Like, do I try to deal with that remote? Do I use Stim Hack? Do I not use Stim Hack? You know? Alright, well, let's at least see what's going on over here. think that might be an NGO front. I don't buy that that's the, I don't buy that that's the agenda. But I was wrong. Oh, the Future Perfect is still on HQ. Okay. So I guess first things first. We should hit HQ. Get rid of that Anansi. Let's go in again, because we know that that Future Perfect is there. Alright, I gotta get turntable down. That was a huge opportunity missed. Oh yeah, I'm gonna overwrite David. Alright, I guess we gotta go for it, right? You gotta force the shit. It's gonna be a border control. Alright, baddie time. Guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna double stim hack in. It's going pretty good, Ratsuka. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I guess we have to ask ourselves, what are the odds? I guess I have to ask myself if I think that that's an Issei or not, or an NGO front. God, this feels terrible. It's gonna be an NGO. This one's gonna be an NGO front. I mean, or this is going to be another border control. God, that is an aggravating card. That's game. Nope, that's game. Alright, I'm gonna try to not play against MTI. This guy came in for the rematch after the first game. So we're 1-1. I don't really like this hand. I think this is a mulligan. I like that one way better. No, we definitely don't. Now, Hippo is after the break, but before the pass, so they don't get their ability, which is nice. Okay. Draw. Keep moneying up. No free reses for you until we're ready to run. Let's draw. Let's put down the turning wheel. Let's put down turntable so we can be ready to take whatever 5-3 they are going to try to score. A vanity project. Oh, this is great. Okay, so let's see if we can immediately exchange that for something better, shall we? Yes, thank you. I would love to exchange that 4-pointer. Let's do some overdrawing. Hook me up, bro. Give me them clones. Alright. Bye-bye. Hacktivist is very good. We'll force the res there. Let's hit R&D with a Dirty Laundry. Alright. Yeah, I know. I need to get the next hippo down. We're going to prioritize HQ, I would imagine. I'd like to get a virus down. Perfect. Hippo's very good. Very good. Okay, so let's overwrite Paperclip for now. It's Dirty Laundry HQ. Always be icing. Alright, so we've got one more hippo left. Let's draw. Let's put that down. Let's draw. Let's put that down. And now we're ready to Hacktivist and then run 3 times next turn. And just keep savaging the hand. Alright, so first things first, let's run HQ. MK Ultra. Oh, I could have just clicked through. Yeah, I made a mistake there. What did I do with my last click? So I'm just going to take back my last click, assuming my opponent is okay with that. Which it looks like they are. Okay, so AgSec. That's cute. So we're still in pretty good shape, I'd say. We got a lot of counters. So we're gonna just keep hitting HQ and get ready for a big dig to close. Hacktivist is so good right now, with everybody being very hot on defensive upgrades. Next turn, we're going to go for the win, I think. So first things first, let's check archives. If they don't do anything, we'll get a data sucker out. Right. That's in there. Alright, I think the time has come to try to close. Or actually, you know what? Let's go see what's over here. Get rid of these defensive upgrades ahead of time. Double Ash. Let's hit HQ. or get the free Ash Res if they want it, which they don't. Yep, gotta go for the big dig. Yeah, I think I want to get the Liberated and just dig R&D, right? Well, actually, let's poke HQ, because if I can get them to hard res this ice, that'd be nice. Oh no, right, they're not going to. If they don't res, I'll just jack out. I love when these just end the run ice are put on the outside. All right, let's end it. I can't imagine we're gonna whiff on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Good game. This is feeling pretty good. Make sure you let people know that the streams are still going, even though I'm not streaming strictly every day. Engagement with the game is going to be critical. Ooh. I like this hand. We can get rid of one turning wheel. I know that was a dirty first turn, but I wasn't expecting, since we had no programs in hand, that the inject would hit no programs. We need a money up. That's exactly what we're gonna do. breakers are so bad. I don't know how people live. Where's the ice, I wonder? Oh, is that one of these? Yep, it's one of these. Let's go see what's over there. It's probably a bioethics. Oh no, Obokata Protocol. Yep, okay. That's at HQ. Let's hit R&D. And then let's hit HQ again. Alright. So do we go get that, or do we just let him have it? I feel like we just let him have it, right? Like, what do we care? We can just exchange for it later. I'm very concerned that they're on some sort of punitive play. I guess we could just hit every single breach dome. I guess that is a thing that could be a thing that happens in this game that we're playing. Like, at least all three are in the friggin' trash now. Jeez. Alright. Hard-hitting news. Right. Let's hit R&D. Gotta get all these breakers in the bin. Alright, we're gonna bring Russell in. Oh right, Russell doesn't use Discord. Ha ha ha. Well, that stinks. We're gonna lose the turning wheel. Oh no, they didn't take it. Perfect. Sure, man. All right. We're pretty much cooked, so we got to see if we can just win off of a big pole. All right, that's game. Good game. Who is calling? Hey, Russell.
Hey, Dan.
How's it going?
Yeah, doing good. Just flown back from Boston, so it's all set up. Watching you play the crowdfunding deck, you seem to be doing pretty well.
We just lost the game, but I was a little distracted.
Sure, yeah, sure. Do you want to share your screen, or shall I do it on Skype, or join the JNet game?
Yeah, I can just share it. Give me a second. Why, Skype? Why are you so terrible? Like, the worst.
It's interesting, because I played Val forever, and then I looked at Rob's crowdfunding deck and played it, and then we tweaked it a little, but when I go back to Val now from crowdfunding, Val seems so clunky.
Yeah.
Really like the freedom to trash operations in ice and things like that. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I will be one of the first people to admit that I have a issue dealing with tags when I'm not Shaper. Like, I'm not good at tag management. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I don't. Are you able to see my deck, my hand?
Yeah.
I like this one.
Well, yeah, you've got no breakers, you've got no viruses, you've got no draw. You've got money, which I guess money is good, but could keep it, draw twice.
Yeah, that's my idea.
Yeah.
We can keep and draw twice, and basically anything that's not what's currently in our hand is going to be a tool of some kind.
Yeah. So one thing we want to, as watching the stream, one thing I want to try this turn is if we think we're going to draw in the turn and we've got a card that we're going to play, let's draw first and then play the card.
Yeah, I'm looking to not just play my Haley this weekend at the G&K since I already won a mat. I kind of want to just try something different. I'm thinking about maybe taking this Freedom or Leela and then taking RP. But yeah, thanks for joining, Russell. It's always a pleasure to have you on. Alright, so let's draw. Let's draw once more.
Draw again.
Oh, we got the inject for next turn. I think we gamble crowdfund.
Gamble crowdfunding is good, I think.
Yeah. And we're ready to inject first click next turn. Can we talk about the inject art when it's the full art is just like a really evocative, super cool card? Did I just lose you? Yep. Hopefully we'll get Russell back in a sec. You there?
I lost you.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're back now.
Have you? Yeah, I'm back now. Can you share the screen again?
Yep.
Yeah, my connection dropped out at my end.
All right. I know that you are not a young gent, but we got to get you on Discord because Skype just like eats bandwidth.
Yeah. So
right.
I think I would. Yeah.
We inject. We got another crowdfund, which we're not going to play because of Tarmar.
So I think it's probably gamble, turntable, liberated. I think.
Yeah, and get ready for another.
And then next turn you can money up. You can take money. I think you maybe want not. If we play the liberated, we get a ton of stuff that we, breakers in the bin are good, but.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wait to inject until we have more money.
Yeah, so clear the liberated probably.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a Hollywood Reno.
All right, so we can't go after that. I think you've got to take.
We gotta set up to contest the next one, right?
Yep.
And
they got 7 credits. You can poke HQ. You probably get an access on HQ, or take one off liberated and
poke. We have no breakers in the bin, but we can always just check with our face.
Force them to res. I mean, it's Wayland. What's the ice going to be, right? It's not going to do anything terrible. I wouldn't have thought. Let's give HQ a poke because maybe they can't afford then to res something else. That's probably a Horton. All right, so they're giving you an access. Access is good. Okay. Yeah, I think you take the money off the liberated, and next turn we play inject.
Let's see if we can contest, because they still haven't advanced that at all.
Sure.
The nice thing is also we have the Hippo, which means this advanced ice that they're going to be rezzing, we're going to be destroying.
Yeah. Also, they won't, and they probably got hostile in there. So
can everybody hear Russell okay over the music?
All right, so let's inject click one.
Yeah.
What do we get? What went in the bin?
Data Sucker.
That's great.
David and Paperclip, and we got a Clone Ship, which is super duper good. So do we drop Hippo and Clone Ship and poke it?
Yeah, I think that seems worthwhile. I mean, that's probably Horton, in which case you can't break it, but they're going to spend.
They're going to spend.
If you face check that, what happens, right? That's either Mausolus or it's Horton. If they spend money, the other thing we can also do next turn is we can drop the sucker and run. Do we think it's Space Ice?
I can't imagine anybody would be on the Constellation Suite. Well, there's so many better advanceable ice now, right?
Yep. So, okay.
Oh, perfect. This is ideal. So we can get David and kill this for...
Yeah, I think you do that. Yeah, so let's get David. Let's kill that. So what's a triple advanced Horton do? Let's think before we continue. What's a triple advanced Horton do?
Draws them a bunch of cars and money.
Okay. I'm not sure we want to do that necessarily.
Do we want to jack out?
Well, what have we got? It's Horton or Mausolus, I'm thinking, right?
There's only one way to find out. They're already playing one piece of bad ice, so maybe it is Constellation.
Okay. Go on then.
Yeah. It is a Constellation. Actually, we don't even have to break it. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I think, yeah, they probably don't res that, right?
They probably want it resed. So we'll steal that. Yeah. And next turn, we're ready to drop Data Sucker and get our crowdfundings out.
Yeah.
Hippo's so oppressive against SSO. I feel bad, kind of, because this is such like such a fun corp ID, but it needs all the help that it can get, and if you're running Ice Destruction, it really gives them the sads.
So I don't know much about the Space Ice. What are the other options?
So Wormhole's pretty much the only good one. The other one's a 1 subroutine barrier, and the other one's a 1 subroutine trash a program sentry.
Yeah.
Right.
So you've got two options now, right? You could either go Sucker and then face check HQ, right? We've got 2 David, so it's probably not too bad. If they're broke, then we can run HQ twice, R&D twice.
Yeah. If that's a Hortum.
Yeah, but if it's Horton, then that's not great. We know that they've got 1 in hand.
Let's do it. Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, it's triple advanced Horton, I suppose. Triple advanced Mordred.
Oh, perfect. It's a Nebula. So they are on the Constellation Ice.
Okay, so that's fine. You break that.
Yep. Unfortunately, that didn't cost them any money. We can get rid of that Trick of Light, which is probably critical to their scoring plan. I'm willing to poke R&D here to see...
Totally.
To see if they will hard res whatever this is.
Yeah. But I would draw last click rather than put down the crowdfunding, for example, because we need to find breakers.
Yep, and we can always just overdraw later and get it in. So there's a Mosvingo. We can get Paperclip out to break that, right? We don't feel terrible about that. Axis
we got money in hand.
Yep.
So the hippos are really key here.
Yeah, Hippo's going to be doing a lot of work for us, and finding that early Trick of Light and getting it out of their hands is going to be very big. Because Trick of Light is how they cheat out Atlases and stuff.
Sure. So I think we want to draw. Next turn's a setup turn. Probably they're on 2 credits. Probably like Rashida or something. What is that? That's an NGO or a hostile. Hostile. Okay. That's
perfect. We love hostile.
Yeah. Let's draw.
I'm gonna draw again.
Draw again. Okay. I think probably Liberated Crowd.
Well, we can just pull Liberated out of the trash, right? Not Liberated. Crowdfunding out of the trash next turn, right?
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. So next turn, I think you're running. What's the cost of Mezvingo to break?
Well, right now it's 1, and it's 0 because of Bad Pub. So I'm just gonna go check R&D.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna say if you want us to not destroy you, you're gonna need to.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to ice this instead of Archives.
So next turn it's Turning Wheel and then run R&D 3 times.
If they don't put any ice down, yeah.
Yeah.
Have I ever mentioned how much I adore Data Sucker as a card?
You've mentioned many cards which you adore, Dan. I'm not sure that Data Sucker has been one of the ones
I love Data Sucker. I just never play it because it's not a particularly good Shaper card.
Right.
Shaper has other tools with which to get around. And they actually have good breakers now, which is also surprising, you know? Alright, so they're going to dedicated response team that. So what if... Whew, we don't have all 3 breakers available to us.
So...
Do we want to just stick to the original plan, or...?
So can we challenge that is the question. We don't have Hortum. It's Hortum outside the remote.
Yeah, so we can't challenge that right now. So do we just go with the normal plan and just pressure R&D a bunch?
I would do that. I think you... So let's think about this. I think turning Will and running R&D 3 times is not bad.
Yeah, let's do that. Because it's creating a nice little fork for us.
And if they advance that lets them put tokens on it, right? So when they advance that, they can put tokens on other ice. Yeah.
On an ice that has no tokens on it. That ice has the caveat that...
Don't use... I don't think you necessarily use the suckers, Dan, because we want to be able to keep those to kill things.
Okay.
So you can hard break it. We've got the money. You know, we've got 2 more liberated in hands. We're going to get 2 more crowdfunding down next time.
Okay. I'd like to see a another inject. Another inject would be nice.
Yeah, we want to be drawing really.
Yeah, well, the crowdfunding will make it so that we're staying tempo positive while we're drawing over the next turn.
Yeah. At some point, if we can't find Black Orchestra, we're just going to need to keep drawing for it because we can't get into the remote because that for sure that's Hortum on the outside. And at some point they'll probably mass-com their way to riches.
Ooh. Yeah, they don't want none of that. Now, I guess the question is are they going to leave Hollywood out so that they can get the...
Yeah, they run a risk, right? Because we only need to draw Black Orchestra.
Yep, so they're gonna leave it out.
All right. So I think you draw, right? Let's draw. Yeah. Draw one, see what we get. Okay. So you've got...
Oh, this is an initiative, so we can also put this down also.
It's not terrible.
I would like to draw one more time. And
draw one more time.
Okay, so we'll put down Archivist and ditch MK.
Yeah.
Now, what could stink here is if they have like some sort of biotic combo. We've got to force some ice reses to keep their money down. And I would like to get, hopefully, a Hippo soon so we can get into HQ and just, like, destroy any game-ending ops that they might have in their hand. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. So with 2 bad pub and a sucker, what's it cost the HQ ice to break? Well, we'd like Hippo. We don't want to go through that repeatedly, but...
Well, Nebula is 5 strength, 1 subroutine.
Yeah. There's probably another agenda in... Probably another agenda in HQ by now.
Okay, so we have 2 bad pub because nobody ever puts money into that trace.
No.
So do we want to draw here?
Draw first, yeah. Okay, I laundry HQ.
Are we going to use David or are we going to hard break it?
No, use David. Yeah, use David. That's fine.
See if we can hit something juicy, right?
Yeah, like hostile and turntable.
Fast track. Get that shit out of here.
Alright. Let's draw one more time.
Yeah, and we can also just install off the... And we got a Yusuf for whatever that's worth, currently.
Yeah, so I don't draw the hacktivist. I think you need to draw one more time. You can drop the turntable, drop the hacktivist. Man, we got all the money that we need.
Well, luckily we're gonna start our next turn with two
cards.
With a 2-card draw, which feels good. And we're also sitting on 3 data sucker tokens, which also feels very good for us being able to challenge whatever they're doing. An ideal scenario would be us drawing into Hippo.
We're halfway through our deck. We're drawing 2 cards. There are two Black Orchestras in 20. Right. Well, we've got to find the Black. Well, I think we've got to draw and see what we find because let's see what the crowdfunding flop is.
Boom. We got it.
All right. So I think you put Black Orchestra in and then stim hack that.
Yep, and I'm going to overwrite the David.
Yep.
And then let's stim hack in. Sometimes you draw the nuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're debating whether it's worth it to res the Hortum or not.
It costs them 3. It costs
4. It costs them 4.
Also tells what it is. It tells us what it is.
If they don't res, we know it's the Hortum, in my opinion.
I mean, they've got fast advances. We know that they've got Trick of Light because we've trashed one of them already, right?
All right. And I just get this down to strength 6, so it's 6 instead of 9. I guess it doesn't really matter because we had the money. Let me counter 3. That was not a smart play on my part. We'll spend the other 3. Do we want to swap? No. Thanks.
All right, this is fine.
Do we want to poke HQ? Sweep the hand with turning wheel, or do we want
to? Let's think about this. So you've lost it. So if you run twice more, then you'll get the crowdfundings back, which isn't terrible. But yeah, I think sweeping the hand's not bad at this stage. We haven't trashed anything with freedoms, right? So we might see something that we're going to do. In which case,
yeah, let's go. All right. So MK Ultra is free to put down. Costs us 6. I want the counters for like a biotic.
Yeah, let's see what they got.
Because if we can get the biotic out of their hand, we can set them back pretty far.
Last click, I think you run Archives.
Yeah, absolutely. Do we save that? Do we do the fast track, or do we wait to see if we see something juicier?
I'd rather kill the fast advanced stuff. I think you leave that one and see what else they got.
Ah, the worst.
Yeah, that's not great. Okay, let's trash that then.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it because we want to run Archives.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna protect their Archives for them.
No, they'll probably put it in as a. Right. So fast track is. So.
Now the good news is we're full rig, so they're gonna probably overdraw, right, to get that Cyberdex.
Yep.
We need to try to force another ice res that costs them money. Because right now they're just waiting to be able to... Oh, never mind. That's not going to matter anymore.
Right.
So do we? What do we want to do?
Let's draw. Okay, think about this. So clone chips are good.
We only have one more clone chip.
Face checking R&D. So if you face check R&D and it's a barrier, just a simple barrier, we can just bounce for turning wheel counters.
Yeah, let's check it. It's not.
So what does that do?
It mimics an agenda or a subroutine on another piece of ice. It's expensive, is what it is.
Right. Okay. So what's the cost of break?
This and 2 hits off of.
Okay. All right.
And then.
So I would put just put liberated down. Hit liberated. We need to find the clone chips and Hippo. That's the other thing. We've got 2 more Hippos in the bin, right? So I think next turn you probably hit liberated, play inject.
Well, we play inject first. We always draw first.
Sure. I got 5 minutes down because I've got a dentist appointment at 12:30. So
I know.
I'm going to bail on you in a minute, but see how it goes first.
Where else can you get these tense Matchups, huh?
Yeah. I do really like this deck.
What, the Freedom deck? Alright. So let's inject. We got it!
Right. Still in hand.
So we got a clone chip. So I think we hit Liberated twice and put clone chip down?
I think so. Still looking for Hippo.
Yeah, well, we can't have everything, you know?
Nope.
Oh, I should have discarded the crowdfunding there. Oh, well.
So 100% we're going to draw Hippo off the crowdfundings next time.
So then do we kill what's on HQ and just...
Then you just run HQ a million times.
Right. And we just start killing stuff out of hand. That's not an agenda, right? Could be hostile. Hey, he's back.
Yep, I'm back. What happened?
We did not draw a hippo,
Oh, okay.
but we did draw an I've had worse, so we can get it.
Sure. Can you share the screen again?
It's not giving me the option to share the screen for some reason.
Okay, I'll just quickly jump on JNet then.
Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, we got the hippo. I'm going in.
So they put something in the remote. I guess it could be out. Oh, Atlas doesn't win them the game, so that's fine.
I think it's I really think that it's a whatchamacallit. Hostile.
I think it's a hostile. It's interesting. What was their turn? So what's the cost to get into R&D?
Right now it's 1 David counter and 6 credits.
Okay, so I think if depending what they do, right? So we can you've still got the old dig plan, right?
Right.
Have we seen any sign of Red Planet Couriers?
No. This is getting double advanced though.
Okay, so that's either could be NGO.
Or
You still got the stim hack in hand, right?
yep. Do we want to just stim hack in?
Have you got a clone chip in hand?
No.
Or did you use that?
I used that on the David.
Okay.
As was our plan.
Okay. So I don't know whether do we know what's in HQ?
No. Let's
Okay.
let's
So I think
yeah, I'm gonna go in there.
Laundry HQ. This is good.
Yeah, we can get rid of that.
Yeah. Okay. So you've got what do you do with the 3 clicks, right? So do you think you can get in if you stim hack? And is there any value in having, for example, 2 more HQ runs to get suckers or something? What else have you got in hand, Dan? Just out of interest, I can't.
We have a stim hack, a sure gamble, and a liberated. There is a targeted marketing in play.
And what is that on?
Crowdfunding.
Okay. So if you stim hack, you're going to lose one of those other 2 cards from hand. Which one do you not want to lose?
I don't think we really... I think we're at the point where it's not going to super matter either way.
Yeah, so what I think you do probably, I would take the money off Liberated, I would play the gamble, and then I would stim hack in.
That's going to leave us at 0 health if this is like an advanceable trap or something.
Yeah, did they? They didn't. This isn't the. They didn't play AgSec on us. Was that the previous game?
That was the previous game. We also don't know what this upgrade is on R&D.
That's CDS probably. Oh, it's another CDS. I don't know. Well, why don't you take the money off Liberated and stim hack in? If they're playing a June bug, then good luck to them.
They're just not going to res anything. Okay. It's probably an AGO front, right? False flag.
Folks, well, we left ourselves a click, so that's good.
Remove the tag.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then they got nothing in hand, no tools. All right, you got to go though.
I'm going to wait 1 more minute because the dentist is literally at the end of my street, so I can wait 1 minute to go.
Ooh, yeah, I like these overdraws. All right, we're gonna slam the hand.
Yep.
And then we can poke R&D, right?
I would run HQ 3 times, then if you can get into R&D, I would just dig that for as many for 5 cards.
Yeah. All right. So they're gonna put ice on there. So let's go see what it is. Because you don't put ice down if you're not planning on resin it.
Yeah. Then I probably better walk. All right. So good luck. I'm gonna watch you on my phone as I walk to the dentist. All right.
All right, Russell. Thanks for hanging out.
Sure.
All right, so we're gonna get in here. Yeah, we're gonna lose the sucker counters anyway. Will-o'-the-wisp. All right. Let's find another one. Nice, thanks, Softcorp. I really appreciate it. I really don't like this hand. Let's give him the old GLHF. Ratsuka's coming in hot. That's better. So let's draw. Let's get Hacktivist down. You just need some more money. Money's hard, yo. Get that junk in there. We can probably start pushing soon. This bad pub is very good for us. See what's in here. So they lost the hard hitting.
A new subscriber arrives.
Janktivist, thank you for the sub.
With determination.
We need breakers. Breakers are good. Let's draw. We need to be able to break a bulwark. Yep. It's something to do with banking regulations. You can't. There's like special rules around like an automatic renewing. Yeah, we're around an automatically renewing subscription. All right, we really need to find our actual breakers. Yep, I mean, we gotta go, and we're not gonna be able to break anything. Like, this is always the problem that I come across with Anarch, where you just don't find your shit and then you just lose because you cannot find your breakers in time. Like, I kind of want 2 Paperclip and 1 Yusuf. Like, that game was a joke. If you want me to draw, I should be playing Shaper, where I have Proco. Alright, we... I don't think I could survive the punitive, and that's really the issue, right? Let's draw. I don't know. I mean, if they're giving us all this free draw, they have to be on some sort of punitive play, right? Let's Dirty Laundry Archives. Let's draw. Let's Dirty Laundry Archives. And then let's run Archives. Then we'll ditch. All right. Let's put this down. Let's get rid of this card. Put that down. Let's put Hacktivist down. Because I think that might be an NGO. Yep, it's an NGO. So we're going to start poking around. Because what's the worst that can happen to us? Let's hit R&D. All right, we'll bounce there. HQ. We'll bounce there. Let's see what's going on over here. Bounce. And just get a buck. Okay, let's see what we draw. Oh, nice. So let's put down Yusuf. Let's just run Archives 3 times. Get ready to hit HQ and trash some stuff. Yeah, we need a breaker to be able to break it is the issue. They spent 7 to not take a bad pub. Okay, well, you did it. Yeah, I think we're gonna hippo the Thimble Rig. We'll use real bucks to trash that. Self-growth program. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. And we'll just keep hitting it. All right, let's hit HQ. Out we go. Let's put down clone chip and get $1. inject. We do not have MK yet. We have it now. Alright. So let's hit HQ. Let's use one counter here. C source. Okay. So things could get spoopy up in here. I guess we're just gonna get money this turn. Because anything else that we do is gonna be a huge tempo hit. We will get rid of that. We will get rid of that. Oh no, that feels terrible. We'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that. And then next turn, we're gonna do a huge money upturn. So are we about to get, like, Zealous Judged? Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. Because that's their whole shit. Yeah, and we're back out of it, and they are not. And like that was their big combo that they were waiting for. All right. Let's hit this once. Let's go into HQ, see if we can trash something juicy. Let's go archives. And then let's go archives again. We don't have enough programs to make inject really worth it, I don't think. We're just hoping to draw into Hippo so we can kill this Raven. We lost our multi-access, which feels terrible, but... Alright, let's get in here. Let's see what's going on. Shuffling 2 cards back in. We haven't found much use for David yet, so let's get rid of David. And let's get rid of this Liberated so we can use it again. And we'll just get some money. I have to wonder what their like late game play is here, because we're just gonna keep kind of shredding them. Okay, so, yeah, screw it. So we're just gonna ravage R&D is what I think we're gonna do. If they're not gonna punish us for doing so, we're just gonna let's hit R&D. Let's see what the top card is. We'll trash that hedge fund. We'll go in again. Let's hit HQ. We'll put the clone ship and the liberated in there. Then let's go in again. See if there's another agenda in there. And there is. Good game. Thanks for the game. I prefer more out of the gate pressure. That was probably a bad mull, but oh well. Alright, so at 4 credits, 3 credits, I guess the worst thing that they can res is Architect. So let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's run HQ. Alright. All these cards are good. David is something that we can plan to get back. Let's keep poking around. There's going to be architects floating around somewhere. We'll check out. So I'm liking what we're seeing as far as things that are good hippo targets. They're counting on quicksand to tax us out over the course of a long game. Nice. They wanted to kickstart their economy by feeding us an agenda. Alright, what would be ideal is we're going to hit this I've had worse. That's not what I would consider ideal. So we're just going to get some more money. And then we're going to get turntable down. We're going to ditch this other. We need a solid money card. We haven't hit any so far. I imagine we're going to be up against a ton of End the Run. So. Alright, we gotta just money up. We're going to ditch the dirty laundry for now since we don't know when we're going to be able to use it. Probably a sales team? No, Vitruvius with a counter. Solid. Alright, so we got Clippy and Black Orchestra in the bin, and our money is starting to stabilize. That's exciting. And we're gonna just start doing our thing where we force our opponent to come to us by just hammering HQ if they don't deal with us. Yeah, that's the idea. We're going to try to force the use of the counter. Let's get ready to money up. Maybe poke R&D, click 1. Let's hit HQ. And see what's in archives. So they use the Vitruvius counter to get something out of archives. All right, well, I want to see what that is. Alright, let's go R&D. Or we're not giving out quicksand counters. All right, we're getting a kind of a back and forth going here. Are you proud of me, Russell? I'm handling my tempo management a little bit better. My money management. Ugh. Peak efficiency. I think we can afford to take a setup turn. We need a draw. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Now we got MK in the bin too, which makes me feel very good. No Davids in the bin, right? Oh no, we do have the one David. So that clone ship can be our ace in the hole. This is exciting. All right. So I think first things first, let's drop the clone. And let's hit R&D. I want to see if they're going to be willing to res whatever's here. They will. Hey Balder, what's up my dude? Let's access an additional card. Restore. Yeah, okay. So let us sure gamble and then stim hack into here. We'll use some of our stim hack money here so that we at least get some value out of it if they decide not to res anything else. There it is. Feels good. Prisec? Sure. Well, we could be dead. At the very least, we're not going to have a turning wheel anymore. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get rid of that. Let's put that down and draw a card. Because we're gonna keep hitting HQ. I'd like... I meant to inject, but oh well. That's what I wanted. Because I want to just kind of peel everything back off of HQ. Inject, and let's get ready for our big turn next turn. Ow, 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 ow. Balder, stop scratching me. Alright, so let's go into HQ. Yeah, we could kill the film critic on archives. It's going to be expensive, though. Calder. Stop trying to scratch me. Like... Let's draw. Let's just money up and get ready to contest. That's a huge overdraw hand, especially if they draw into an agenda. So we'll definitely be checking HQ next turn. So let's hit HQ. Spent 10 on that next diamond. What is that, a sentry? What is that? Okay, so our new mission is just to win off of R&D. Because I don't want to deal with that. So let's hit R&D. So, I don't think we can get that. So I think we have to hope to win off of R&D here. Because otherwise we just die. But anything can happen. Nope. Good game. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. We're 4-4. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Freedom. I certainly have a very hard time with him. I mean, it happens sometimes. We gotta stop losing Turning Wheel. It's bad for us. But anyway, Everybody, thank you very much for taking time out of your day to come hang out. It's always wonderful when I can have some company while I'm testing some decks. Who knows what I will take for tomorrow's GNK. But we'll see. Probably just Haley, but we'll see. Maybe I can muster the power. Hey, Esoteric. And everybody, until I see you all again, always be running.